Have you heard the buzz? Everyone seems to be moving to Panama, but why? Is it the stunning beaches, the endless opportunities, or the fact that you can live like royalty without breaking the bank? Maybe it's a combination of everything. But here's the real question. Is Panama really the dream destination it's hyped up to be? Stick around as we uncover what makes Panama the ultimate destination for adventurers, retirees, and digital nomads alike. And hey, if you're ready to dive into more exciting topics like this, hit that subscribe button. Your next big adventure might just start here. So let's move on to our today's video. Number 10, financial freedom and low taxes. Have you ever dreamed of how you could save more of your hard-earned money? In Panama, this dream is a reality for expats because Panama is one of the least taxed countries in the world. Yes, you heard it right. If you have an income source outside Panama, you do not incur any tax on the income you earn in this country. Just think how much money you could be making instead of giving it to the government. That is a win-win, isn't it? Here is something to know for you. Panama does not only provide no foreign income tax, but it has one of the easiest tax structures of any country in the world. No confusing loopholes, no endless forms. Simple things that mean just plain rules that would allow you to take a breath of fresh air. And let's talk about banking. Banks in Panama are very developed, and there are more than 80 banks for international customers. A fun fact is that the world's best private banks are located here with some of the highest rankings. From saving, investing, and even having business accounts, Panama has got you covered on all the financial aspects. What would you like to do with all that extra money? Start a business? Travel the globe? Invest in your future? The opportunities are endless. Number 9, the ease of relocation. Did you know Panama offers one of the easiest visa processes for expats? That's right, relocating to this tropical country is simpler than you think. Let me introduce you to the Friendly Nations visa program, where citizens from over 50 countries can get permanent residency with just a small investment or a job offer. Only for the year 2023, over 30,000 candidates turned up for the application for residency in Panama. Why? Because it is one of the smoothest ways to begin a new life in a foreign country. And here it is even better for retirees. Panama Pensionado program is one of the best retirement programs in the world. This is about saving on medical expenses, transportation, eating out, and even entertainment. To that, we can add a lower cost of living and constant sunshine. With these benefits, you could be living a luxurious life without having to spend a lot of money. Who wouldn't want to get more for their retirement buck while sipping margaritas on the sand? Relocating doesn't have to be complicated. In Panama, it's not just possible, it's practically an invitation. Number 8, affordable cost of living. What's the first thing most people think about when relocating? The cost of living, of course, and Panama is like hitting the jackpot. Well, let's admit it is as costly as it can be almost anywhere in the world. However, the big question arises. What if you have the chance to live like a royal family member for a small amount of money? In Panama, a couple can comfortably live on $2,000 to $3,000 a month. For comparison, the average cost of living in major U.S. cities like New York or Los Angeles is upwards of $5,000 per month. That's at least half the expense. Groceries and dining out is cheaper than the Northern American or European nations. Even luxury services are cheaper here in Panama. The amount of money that you might spend on a 3-bedroom house in the countryside could be as low as $800 per month. Getting a house in the areas such as Boquete or Coronado goes for as low as $500 per month. Well, let's have something to ponder on here. If you had a chance to save thousands of dollars every month, how would you spend the money? Number 7, strategic location and accessibility. Ever dreamed of visiting a Caribbean beach in the morning and hiking a mountain in the afternoon? In Panama, you can. This tiny yet mighty country nestled between North and South America is a playground for adventurers. Beach vibes and mountain air all in one day only in Panama. And guess what? The country's strategic location isn't just about stunning landscapes, it's also a major travel hub. Panama City's Tocumen International Airport, known as the Hub of the Americas, connects you to over 80 destinations worldwide. Flights to the US, Canada, and Europe are not just frequent, they're often budget-friendly. You're living your best tropical life but can still hop on a flight to visit family or manage business abroad. Here is a fun fact. Panama's location is why it became a global trade giant with the Panama Canal. But for travelers and expats, it's irresistible for another reason. You're never far from anywhere. Have you looked at a map lately? You'll see why Panama's location makes it irresistible for travelers and expats alike. Number 6, year-round tropical climate. Does the thought of winter make you want to crawl under a blanket and hibernate? Well, what if I told you that you don't have to experience this in Panama? Because Panama is a tropical paradise. Panama's average temperatures stay between 75 degrees Fahrenheit and 85 degrees Fahrenheit all year long. No snow, no ice, just warm breezes and endless sunshine. Now here is a twist. Panama has 2 seasons, dry and rainy. But the rainy season is not what you think. Picture sunny mornings followed by a refreshing afternoon shower. It's like nature's way of cooling things down. And guess what? The rain here is warm and feels like a hug. Have you ever sipped freshly brewed coffee while soaking in the smell of tropical rain? It's one of life's simplest and most magical pleasures you can enjoy daily in Panama. So, are you ready to swap snow boots for flip-flops? In Panama, every day feels like summer. Number 5, stunning natural beauty. What's your idea of paradise? Golden beaches, lush rainforests, or serene mountains? In Panama, you don't have to choose. Panama has over 1,500 islands and some of the best diving spots in the world. For nature lovers, the Darien National Park offers an untouched jungle teeming with wildlife, while Volcán Barú invites adventurers to climb a volcano with views of both the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. You can snorkel in the Pacific one day and surf in the Atlantic the next. Did you know that Panama is the only place in the world where you can watch the sunrise over the Pacific Ocean and set over the Atlantic on the same day? It's true! What is most loved about Panama is that it offers microclimates. If you love the beach, head to Bocas del Toro or Coronado. If you prefer cooler weather, Boquetes Highlands offer spring-like conditions all year. Isn't it time you lived somewhere that felt like a vacation every day? Number 4, booming economy. Panama is not just beaches and sunshine. The economy here is thriving with consistent growth, with a GDP growth rate averaging 5% annually. A major driver is the iconic Panama Canal, which generates billions annually. And the Colon Free Trade Zone is the largest in the Western Hemisphere. It is Panama's economic playground where over 2,000 companies trade billions of dollars worth of goods every year. It's basically Disneyland for global commerce. And it's not just about the canal. Panama has a growing tech industry, a bustling real estate market, and a free trade zone. Who would have thought Panama could be the next Silicon Valley of Central America? Real estate is a hot market for expats. Beachfront condos in Coronado or Santa Clara can cost as little as $150,000. Compare that to California, where beachfront properties start at $1 million or more. Would you rather invest in a country with growth potential or one stuck in stagnation? The numbers don't lie. Panama is a smart bet. Number 3, safety and stability. Here's a myth buster. Despite its central location, Panama is one of the safest countries in Latin America. The Global Peace Index consistently ranks it higher than neighboring nations like Costa Rica and Nicaragua. But what really seals the deal is the political stability. Panama has a democratic government that's closely allied with the United States. That means peace, reliable governance, and a sense of security for residents and expats alike. You can literally sleep easy knowing the country prioritizes safety. Additionally, Panama's use of the US dollar eliminates currency risk, providing financial stability. The country's focus on infrastructure development, like the expansion of the Panama Canal, further solidifies its growth. Now, let's talk about your safety. The crime rate in Panama is significantly lower than in many major US cities. You can walk the streets at night with no clutching your purse, no glancing over your shoulder, just you and the sound of crickets. Let us know in the comments, could Panama's peace and stability be the life upgrade you're looking for? Number 2, high-quality healthcare. Do you have to put a price on good health? In Panama, you don't have to. The healthcare system is affordable yet world-class. Panama's healthcare system ranks among the best in Latin America. Many doctors train internationally, and the country has top-tier private hospitals like Hospital Punta Pacifica, affiliated with Johns Hopkins Medicine. And here's the best part, medical costs are 50 to 70% lower than in the US. For example, an MRI in Panama costs about $500, compared to $2,000 to $3,000 in the US. A routine doctor's visit is around $50, and that too at a private hospital. Prescription medication is also significantly cheaper. Expats also rave about Panama's health insurance options. Plans cost as little as $100 to $200 per month, depending on your age and coverage. Are you ready to live somewhere that prioritizes your well-being without breaking the bank? Now, ask yourself, what would it feel like to prioritize your health without worrying about the cost? Number 1, vibrant culture and community. I am sure you would love to live in a place that feels like home no matter where you're from. Panama's rich cultural tapestry blends indigenous traditions, Latin flavors, and international influences. From the annual carnival celebrations to the colorful Casco Viejo district, there's always something to explore. Even better, the expat community in Panama is thriving. In Boquete, almost half the population is expats. There are clubs, groups, and meetups happening almost daily. Want to join a book club, learn salsa, or volunteer? I bet it's impossible not to make friends. A question for you. What kind of community would you build in Panama? Beach lovers, foodies, adventurers? Expat forums and Facebook groups like Expats in Panama have thousands of members who share tips, host meetups, and even organize local charity events. The inclusivity is real, and it's one reason so many people feel at home quickly. If your social circle expanded with people from all over the world, could you imagine the stories you'd share? So, there you have it, 10 reasons why everyone seems to be moving to Panama. The question now isn't why they're going, it's why not you? You could also wake up to a life where your money goes further, the sun shines brighter, and your days are filled with adventure and peace. What's stopping you from taking the leap? Could it be fear of the unknown? Or is it the idea of leaving your comfort zone? Whatever the reason, remember this. Life is short and the world is wide. Why not make Panama your next chapter? Let us know in the comments. Would you pack your bags and move?